Drown yourself in the neon. You came to this place to hide away in the dark. You tell yourself you need to move on, but one night in the shadows can ease your broken heart. They turn the volume up, you shut your mind. Wanna escape your thoughts for a little while, but when you close your eyes, I'm by your side, I'm by your side, right? You'll find me there dancing in the crowd. You tell yourself that it's over, but you see my face on all the strangers' doors. So are you sure that it's over? When you close your eyes, I'm by your side, babe. When you close your eyes, I'm on your mind, babe. You'll find me there dancing in the crowd. You tell yourself that it's over.
Wow, we are a little out of it this morning, I think.
Oh, dude, and I thought we were at the club because
Like, it
it was like thumping and
Yeah, it's like,
bumping.
I look over, the screen's black, music's going. I'm like, oh crap. We gotta have,
that's just
it's
kind of
been-
like how this morning has gone.
it is a
Look
full
at my hair.
house.
I don't even know what's up with my hair. Oh, like,
So it is a full house today. We have
oh, a bit worse.
perfect. It's like Stuart Smalley.
Oh my word.
All right, so we are actually into the first scoring, and we finally
Yes.
got. So Wendy and I got all the tablets working because we were rearranging people.
We
and
have another full house. Well, I see
if you
one
see-
empty Target, but I don't.
Target 3, like all our targets are fine. Target 3A doesn't look good. Like it got shot out somehow this weekend. So
Oh,
I'm
gotcha,
gonna have
gotcha.
to,
Yeah, you can see the hole
yeah,
right
you can
there.
see it right there. So we were rearranging people.
Like they were
we
shooting
had
broadheads or something. I don't
we
know.
thought we had 8. We actually had 9 10-yard archers, and so we were rearranging targets to get everybody in place. So we've
don't even
got
know what to do with
we've
my
got
hairstyle.
we got about 30, 37, 38 archers down there.
You're so gonna make fun of my hair today.
I wouldn't. I never make fun of your hair.
I didn't curl it or anything this morning, so you never make fun of my hair. You make fun of
Never.
everything else. I don't know.
Never, never, never.
So her hair. Where'd Dallas go? She's a hairdresser. She was here last night.
Yeah, she could have taken there. She could. Wendy's really sidetracked with her hair.
Okay,
It's way worse than it is. Here, flip it to the camera. Yeah, look at her. like what are you doing? It's getting worse as you mess with it.
Oh my word.
Yeah, I think you
Looks
should
like
just go with
just-
it. I think you should just go with it. I think it's good.
Mel, this is for you.
Right,
Okay?
right.
I know you're going to do something with that picture. Okay, I'm going off mic to see. if
He
you
doesn't
do
have to.
something.
He would just do my picture and just leave yours the same.
Okay, I'm going off mic for a second. You carry
yep,
on.
Sounds good. Sounds good. All right. Let me make sure. I'm checking some things here real quick. We were scrounging around this morning to get everything going. For some reason the music stopped working. What the heck?
I didn't do it. I only turned off my mic.
Can you hear music playing?
I don't even have a headset on.
No,
Out there, yes.
Okay, good. All right, just making sure. We want to make sure that the experience here is awesome. So we want to have music playing. We want to have live coverage. We want to have live scoring. If anybody's ever been to a SYWAT, looks like something's going on with the tablets, maybe, or maybe scoring. We'll see what Toby has to say. I may have to run down there. We were rearranging people and trying to get everybody right. Yep, they need me. All right, so I'll head down there.
All right, so guess what? I am back. Crazy hair and all. It's not as crazy. It is awful. I don't know. I might have to deal with a hair clip, but I didn't curl my hair. I didn't even bring a curling iron this morning, so it was going to be a little whacked out, but I think it's more whacked out than having a hair clip in. I don't know. Anyway, welcome to the 9 a.m. shoot of Texas Archery's. We are hosting Texas Field Archery Association, TFAA, if I can even talk this morning. TFAA's SYWAT being hosted by Texas Archery this morning in Spring, Texas. This is, I don't know, I hadn't been able to talk all weekend, so I started to say maybe it's just because we are on day 3 of this shoot. We started Friday night with a 6 o'clock shoot that we carried on with 9 a.m., 1:30, and 6 o'clock yesterday. This morning, it looks like we are not full, but we do have a full shoot. We just had to remove one archer from, not in a bad way. We moved them to help them out because the target was blown out in the center, and no one wants to shoot at a blown out target. We got that archer moved to a different target to help them out with that. We do have 3 cub bales, and those archers are shooting at 10 yards, and they are our very young archers, range in about 3.5 feet tall to about 5 feet tall. I don't know. That knee high to a grasshopper. My daughter does say that I am country, and yes, I am country. All right. Love that. We are seeing that we have 8 cubs this morning. We did have one that was registered, but his bow kind of malfunctioned on him, kind of blew up a little bit. And so sadly for him, he is not able to shoot. He was in a family of 4 who were shooting today. So the other 3, he's got 2 cub siblings who are shooting, and then he's got another sibling shooting on the 20-yard line. All right, so just as we've been doing, you are able to shoot either a single spot or a 5 spot. That is your choice. Single spot, you've got more of a chance of damaging arrows, but you can get additional scores. We're on a 5 spot, you can get 5 or 4. That's it. 5, 4, miss. So it is your choice. Why would they be damaging their arrows? Because they're all trying to fit their 5 arrows into that one spot, and they really want that coveted X spot. Everyone is trying to shoot for that 360X. That is the best of the best. You can't get any better than that. And with that 360X, we had Little D, who shoots for Texas Archery. He had that 360X, and that was last night. He also shot 360X at the first SYWAT of the season here at Texas Archery a couple of months ago. So he has done that twice here. Now, Derek is going to get a buckle for the 300 club because he shot a 300 at the first SYWAT here at the season, and then again last night. Then he received the 60X buckle, and that was at the first SYWAT here of the season, and then he shot it again last night. So he is getting a new custom 60X buckle, because who wants to have 2 of the same buckle on the wall? It looks exactly the same. All right, then. So for that 300 buckle, if you shoot a 300 at the first SYWAT at Texas Archery, and then you shoot it again, and you shoot a 300, then you are entered into the 300 club and you receive a free 300 club buckle. If you just shoot a 300 at only one of the 2 SYWATs offered here at Texas Archery, you can purchase a 300 club buckle, but that one is not given for free. All right, you're getting a good look at some of the archers. We just had Crash de Hoyos just step off the line. We're seeing the back of Benjamin Yee, and there is Mr. Toby Ragsdale with Saddle River Range. Good to see him here this morning. He's holding a really long time, but he let that shot off. He didn't look real happy. We talk about saying it doesn't look bad to me. I don't know if it was that center one. No, it was top left is what Miss Jacqueline is saying. Happy to have Miss Jacqueline back up here. I was a little rough yesterday afternoon having Scott over there. She gave me a look. Yes, it was rough having him over there. He was on his phone a lot, Miss Jacqueline, not really paying attention. And he had headphones on too. So, all right, Mr. Ragsdale, full draw. He's not happy, and that's looks like 5 X's. That middle X might be just outside or touching the line. If it's touching a line in archery, that's all it has to do is touch the line, and you get that higher score. There's Lee. He snuck in here. He came on by last night and asked if he could shoot this morning if there were any open spaces. I'm barely by the skin of his chin, the hair of his chin. He made it in.
There you go. I'm back.
You're back. We were talking about what a wonderful job you did on the cameras last night, Scott.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I had my moments.
Did you?
Yeah. Started getting it there at the end. It's like at first you forget to switch the camera, so you like zoom in.
Maybe
you think
you
you're going on
forgot
camera
because-
1, but it's on camera 3. What'd you say? And it's like zooms in real fast on the wrong camera. You're like, crap.
I know that whenever he was training you guys, that he was like, okay, do not zoom in on the bottom parts of people. I can't tell you how many times we
That
saw
wasn't. I didn't
people's
zoom in.
bottoms.
I went to move down, and I had it in
you
high
moved down all
speed,
right.
and it went zip, zip, and nobody would have noticed, but you had to bring it up.
Oh my goodness.
She mentions it because we had one kid before Jacqueline that did it, and we said something about somebody's pants, and they zoomed right in on the crotch, showing the pants.
No, we saw his pants.
Yeah, his pants look good.
She didn't think about what she was zooming
I'm
in
like,
on. It
camera
was
up.
just the pants.
Camera up.
Well, you yesterday, I'm like, hey, Scott, could you do this? And you're steadily on your phone.
Yeah.
What job are you doing here?
Hey, is that check this out. Here, let's see here. Here, are you going to his target? Yeah, I want to show, once you get his target up, we've been playing around with some new stuff here where we can
Jacqueline does an amazing job at it.
So I put a little festive lights on there.
Oh, no, I love that.
We have our live podcast. If you guys are interested, go to Raising an Archer on all major podcast platforms. You'll get to listen to Wendy and I talk. Not that we get to talk enough here.
Love to do.
Yeah, love listening to us talk. Well, now it gives us another view. I've been playing around with some of this stuff. We can let me take a look here, so we can. We've got the festive look.
And Jacqueline, I want to tell you, I would say, let's get a look at his target, and he would zoom way out. I'm like, I can't see that. I might as well look through binoculars up here.
We can go ahead and change it to blue. What do you think, blue? You like that blue?
Blue looks good because of the targets.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
The target faces being blue and white for Texas Field Archery Association.
That way we can see the archer, see the target a little better. We fixed that last night, so it all looked good. Well, third day.
Day
And actually hasn't been too bad.
3.
Like
It hasn't.
it's gone by quick. Last night at 6 o'clock, we had Ellie and Peyton do the live coverage. I listened to it. They did a really good job.
Good. I did not listen to it. When I got back, I went to bed.
I listened to it some last night, some this morning. They did a very good job. Talked about the different archers, talked about their experience in Vegas, and it was I was impressed.
Good. They said
There's
they got
Peyton
off.
right there.
Yeah, they said they got off topic a couple of times.
That's okay. We get off topic sometimes too.
Never.
My Topo
Seriously?
Chico.
I heard
Like I
that.
clumped
She
it and
heard
everything.
I'm sure everybody out there heard it too.
If Topo Chico would like to sponsor us, you can go ahead and
Hey, you know
send
this
us-
would never
all
happen.
All I want is some free Topo Chico. That's all I'm looking for. You know.
I could go red diamond. Where's my? I need my red diamond tea up here too. Yeah.
Yeah, we can be bought. Yeah, we have
For
no
a
problem
small
with that.
fee.
For a small
and we
fee.
don't even care about money. We could do.
Yeah,
we
I
just
mean,
need drinks.
Really, I mean,
When you talk a lot
if you
like
throw
we
a couple
do,
Topo Chicos our way, which is Coca-Cola brand. Coca-Cola.
yeah, you got me kind of hooked on Topo Chicos too.
It's so
You know
good.
where we were? We were at CNS Archery, and the kids were shooting over in the range, and there's not enough for spectator seating, so we were sitting in lawn chairs or our bag chairs over to the side, and I was like, oh, I'm so thirsty and I'm getting away from sodas, and you were like, here, try a Topo Chico, and I was like, I don't know, and I was like, oh, I do like
It was
Topo
a spiked
Chico.
Topo Chico. She enjoyed
Whatever. I would have liked it a little bit more. But
it. That time went by so fast.
it was so much fun. Oh my gosh. Like, I don't even know.
Oh, my word. How old are you? Oh, I know. You're 50.
Shut up.
What is she zooming in on?
What are you talking about? She's looking at the
I
people.
was looking. No, she's not. Look at this.
Oh, well, that's not what
She's
everybody
just
else
playing.
sees.
She's just playing.
Let her play over there. She's doing good.
We're looking at all the other cameras.
Dad, gummit with my hair. Okay, that's enough.
You do have some. What is going on with your hair? Like she was.
It's like this side.
If I had a picture of Stuart Smalley, we'd put that up. Let me get back over. It looks like our audio and our video looks good. Just taking a check to make sure everything is good. Yes, there is some STX archers here. There's a bunch of archers. There are a bunch of archers from all over the place here.
STX in the house.
Yep. Hey, Robin Rodriguez. So Robin and I are hosting a tournament called the Texas Ringer, which is in 3 weekends from now. There's Lancaster next weekend. The weekend after that is Vegas, and then the third weekend is the Texas Ringer, and we're going to be giving away a bunch of money. Meaning,
Money.
if and it's easy math. Easy math on this one. So
It is not.
You're looking at if you have 10 archers in your division,
Oh, that.
you're going to be giving away. There'll be
Talk about-
$500 in your division. And guess what? We'll see if Mandy. Why did I call you Mandy? Wendy. If there's 20 people there,
Stop.
how much would it be?
I didn't even pay attention to what you were saying until you said Wendy, because I was over here singing money, money, money.
Yeah, Wendy got on to me about math as she's screwing the math up.
Look at little Eli Kim.
He's a good little shooter too.
He is so sweet. Mr. Sassy Pants over there.
We've got.
And then his stroll coming back.
I just can't believe how many people we've had this weekend. We've been last
What was
night
that?
was
These
easy.
kids
I
coming
know.
back. Oh my gosh! It's almost like, is there something there that says dance here?
Or they've got some chafing going on and they've got to waddle off the line.
Well, you've got plenty of Vaseline, so
I do. It's where do I have that? Oh, I know where
I
it
don't
is.
know where
I know
you
where
have
it is.
it. Could be in one of the million backpacks over here on the side.
10
of me.
years from now, if you need Vaseline, I've got it. It'll be in my bag.
You're gonna have to text Steve again and
Yeah.
say, "Hey, dude, I need more Vaseline."
For people that have not heard the story, I'll tell it real quick. So we're at Nationals, and I am chafing like you wouldn't believe it. It's hot. It rained.
We
hot.
had like
I mean,
3 hours of delays.
and so after
delays.
the delay, I get up and start walking. I'm like, oh my word, I have some serious chafing. So I call Amy, my wife, and I said, hey, do you have any Vaseline? She's like, I got anything. I was like, can you get here? She's like, I can't. We're far away. And I'm like, you know what? I'll text Wendy's husband, which, by the way, it's pretty embarrassing to text another man going, hey, dude, I need some Vaseline. Can you get some? Because I'm serious chafing. And he sends, will do. He never shows up. I'm just like, man, I cannot believe, where is he? It was like embarrassing to even text him. He doesn't show up after he says he's going to show up. At that evening, everybody was gone. It was just Wendy and I heading back home.
Lightning is
Oh, so bad. The weather had been bad. Now this huge storm's coming in.
yeah, and I'm deathly afraid of lightning.
Wendy is taking forever to get done, and we're walking back, and it's a long walk.
Always my line.
It's a long walk. And she says,
Very long
and I
walk.
said, you know what? I got a little bone to pick with your husband when we get back, because it was embarrassing to text him that I needed Vaseline.
And I'm like,
and she's like, what?
Well, now this kind of makes sense.
She goes, that kind of makes sense, yeah. And she reaches in her bag and pulls out this industrial grade
I didn't
tub
even know they made
of
that big.
Vaseline. And I'm like, what on earth? She's like, he left this. I just walked back to my station, and there's this sitting
There
in
was
a
a
bag.
Dollar General, yellow Dollar General bag sitting beside my chair, and I'm like, oh, somebody, I don't want to open it because, somebody has just left it, and they're going to get it on their way back. No one
No.
ever. So I finally get brave enough to look inside of it, and it's my favorite flavor of Gatorade, a giant one at that, and this humongous thing of Vaseline, and I'm like, that's random.
Okay.
I go ahead and drink the Gatorade though.
Yeah, as we're walking, we're walking in. She says this, and I grab it out of her hands, and I
He
say,
takes off to the bathroom.
and we're walking by the bathroom, and it is lightning like you wouldn't believe, and nobody is there. Like
And
for some
I'm
reason, it's like
standing out in the dark in the lightning.
she's like, "Are you serious right
He just
now?"
left me.
Like, yes, I am. I don't, knowing that there's Vaseline there, I am not walking one more step.
And he didn't.
I didn't.
I was so mad.
I scooped that stuff out.
Oh, I don't know. Don't need details. Didn't need details then. Don't need details now. Back to archery.
It was somewhat an archery story.
Oh my word. That was, I'll never forget that day though. That was so random.
I was
And
so
then
irritated with
you
your
were
husband.
I have a bone to pick with your husband. And I was like, there's got to be something behind this.
Yeah.
Why is there Gatorade and
Vaseline.
it's like giant Vaseline? I don't think I could have held it in one hand. Been like a spokesperson.
No. Just know if you're in an event, I'm there.
And you're
And
chafing.
there's in an emergency, I got you covered.
Go see Scott.
I'm 2 years in, still have it. It's been used multiple times.
Have you flown with it?
Yeah.
Oh, you must not put it in your carry-on.
No.
Okay.
I check it. It's too big for a carry-on. Are you kidding me?
It would take up
Be-
a quarter of
How
your
embarrassing
carry-on.
would that be whenever it goes through the...
Pull it.
Like, what?
Sir, what is this? Why do you have this giant?
We need to talk. Come with us. Come with
Who's
us.
the owner? Hold it up.
They have to hold it up like Lion King, where they hold up the...
Mufasa. Like, who is the
Whose
owner?
is this?
Oh my goodness, we can tell this is day 3.
I would pretend it's not me. Whose is that? I don't know. Throw it away. Throw it away. I think it came out of your bag, sir. No, it did not.
I'd be like, Scott,
did.
you know this is Scott Booth. Hey, go get this one.
I would be like, don't
Dude,
cut it. Cut it.
You would be so mad at me. And I would so do it.
Oh, it's
my
wrong camera.
goodness.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I need another button. That's
I
what
think I
need.
know that Archer. Oh, yeah, that's a dirty grip on there, but she will not change it.
Dirty.
That was awkward.
Dirty.
I don't even know.
I was just repeating you.
Okay. No, I said dirty grip.
And I said dirty.
Look at it. Look at that grip. Oh, her fingernails match her bow.
Oh, it does.
She's
All
still
right.
got that mad face.
She's always got that mad face. Thought she was going to cry yesterday. No, she wasn't.
Well, she
And then
kind
later,
of did.
then she had the same face, but there was tears.
Yeah. But a call with Penny, or a text with Penny, some ice cream,
Brewster's was good.
non-dairy ice cream.
Brewster's was good. They didn't have my New York cheesecake. I was not happy about that.
Well, and they didn't have your wife's ice cream either.
No, they did not. That's not boding well for them right now.
They better get on that. She needs to wear one of our shirts that says, I'm kind of a big Hey, both of us, we're matching shirts today, you and I.
Oh, yeah.
Self-proclaimed big deal.
Self-proclaimed big deal.
Yup.
So we were at
Good shot, Natalie.
what event we were at. I can't remember, but the kids had, maybe it was Joe at, no, it was Aggie Invite probably. And at the end, as judges, you can sign for Olympian pins. We couldn't. We don't have to for anything under that. And these kids came walking up saying, "Hey, can you sign our scorecard?" And I was like, "No, you don't need my scorecard to get your pins." Finally, after like the third or fourth one comes up, I'm like trying to explain it to him. He's like, "No, coach said you had to sign it." So I sign it. I look over, and there's a line of about 10 kids.
Why is there a line, Scott?
Because they all wanted my signature
Why did they want their signature, Scott?
for their pins. I just explained that. And
Where did they come from, Scott?
I don't know.
You do too.
Apparently, Wendy was mean and told them that she wouldn't sign
And
it.
Sean, they had come to both of us, and we're like, no, we don't sign.
So that they say, "Hit me up." I signed the very last one,
So
and
all of them. That
all
have
of them. I
left
signed every one of
Scott.
them.
I mean, Sean and I.
I signed every single one of them. And I turned to my wife and I was like, "I don't know if you noticed, but I'm kind of a big deal here." And she was just like, "Oh my word!"
And that is why you
And-
have a bobblehead that
Yep.
looks like you.
Now I got a bobblehead. I got an awesome bobblehead.
Oh my goodness! All right, where are we
I need to go
at?
get my bobblehead.
I'm surprised you didn't bring it.
It's downstairs.
Oh, it is downstairs?
Yep.
All right. Okay, so this is their third scoring end. Wow, it's moving slowly.
It is moving very slow.
I was thinking we were already at like fourth or
We did. It did start about 10 minutes late, trying
Yeah.
to get everybody situated, but we've got some extra time. We've been finishing about an hour and a half before the next
It
line.
has been nice having a nice break in between instead of having to just rush right into
right
the
into
next
it. Yeah,
thing.
yeah. So allows us to go get a snack or lunch or whatever.
Or just kind of breathe and kind of
Yeah.
just get away from this section of the shop. See a different place and go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Because that's always
Yeah.
important.
Well, we have it's been a good weekend so far. Good weekend. I think we're probably gonna be close to, my guess is 170 plus archers that'll shoot this weekend.
I can see so many different shops being right there in those 1, 2, 3, 4 bales. We've got Houston Archery. We've got Texas Archery. We've got Saddle River. You got Crash right there. And I don't know.
STX.
This one right here is
Yeah.
Yep. Now I see the STX. Yep. I mean, this is awesome. Having all the different archers from all the different areas, showcasing all of the different shops. It's wonderful. Thank you to the parents who have brought the kids here. There's Natalie right there. Chicken Bing. We've got Petula and Johanna right there. Great coaches over there at Houston Archery. Yeah,
They're representing with
They
their
are
shooting jerseys.
ripping. Yes.
But yeah, it's fun having this many people here. Last night there was only about that was our smallest, hands
Can
down.
you show Sandra again right quick? She was walking off the range. Yeah, I don't know. She might
So
already
it's-
have come back. Anyway, she is a firefighter. And she's not just a driver.
Right?
So we talk about Jason Brewer. He is also a firefighter. But then somebody says, he's just a driver.
He's just a driver.
But she came off a shift and came straight here. The last year, she was late and not able to come because she had received a call right before coming to the shoot. And that meant that she was late. I don't think she got off that call until like 11 o'clock, almost noon that day. And so just want to thank her for her service. Thank you to all of the first responders. And you do amazing work. There is our field governor. Well, not right there, but there's our field governor, David. Thank him for being here this weekend. That is a volunteer job. And I want to say a job because if you think about all of the different SYWATs, the different shoots that are going on in the area, and he tries to make each one of them. Then he is also a volunteer with Buffalo Field Archery. So he came here yesterday and he's here Friday night for the shoot. And he also works for the county, Harris County. So he has a job and he has a family. Yes.
He has a job.
He does all of these things, and very little thanks go to him. So just want to thank him for that. He was here Friday night, then he came yesterday morning, then he went out to Buffalo Field Archery Club and helped them set up for their 3D shoot, which I believe they have going on today. And then he came back out here last night in spring, and then he is here again this morning. He is an amazing I think Scott called him a poster board or poster, whatever he was, poster child for archery. And yeah, I mean, he's even been in the T-Fan for Texas Field Archery, just because of the things that he does for kids and that he does for archery. I love it. I just got handed, hey guys, look what I have in my backpack. So I don't know where it came from, but 'cause I had this in my backpack. Where'd you get these from?
Marissa.
Yeah, that's who. She
La Jolla.
got me hooked on these, and then my family loves them. So there are these.
Fig Newton looking things.
Yeah, Nature's Bakery Fig Bar Blueberry. Now, I have not tried the raspberry, so she sent up a raspberry one, but I have the blueberry, and here we go plugging again. But, I don't get anything for plugging other than parents get me hooked on these things, but they taste amazing.
I would like to mention that no one has brought us any tea.
Yeah. And we only have one more shoot today. And
Yeah,
I only
it looks like we're not getting any.
I know. I'm so upset. I have one tea left, and I hid it in the fridge.
Hid it in the fridge?
I hid it in the fridge, yes. So, if anybody, I love sweet tea.
Yeah.
My name is Wendy.
So I do want to thank Jacqueline for all the help that she's done
Yes.
this weekend. She does an amazing job.
You want to talk about, being a volunteer and being up here so much. She was here Friday. She was here yesterday morning. She shot during the 1:30 and then was back up here again last night and then here doing this again this morning. She's amazing. I certainly missed her.
She is amazing because, we should make Wendy do the camera one time, I think.
No,
Don't
no,
you
no,
think?
no.
I mean, everybody should have the joy.
Like, she said no.
She's like, no, she can't handle it. She's seen how you can
can't
text.
handle it.
You can't text.
Okay.
But yeah, doing the camera, it's not as simple as you think because you got to queue up the other cameras and do the switch, and
No.
you're switching between your cameras.
I don't switch well.
No, she does not switch well. She doesn't play well with others either. Am I wrong?
I play well with others.
You do not.
I do. I teach social stories on that.
Nope.
Even when I was told, at a tournament that evidently I didn't know how to read a map, I got quiet.
Yeah.
I didn't have a fit.
Have a fit.
No, that goes behind. Oh,
I wonder if that's box.
he turned around and said something to Julia. I don't know. Julia has felt that before. Collapse a little bit. Like she's like her heart.
Oh, box 1, camera 3.
Here goes Toby with his 4th arrow.
Playing around with some things here.
Toby
so
Ragsdale.
let's see if this works. That work? Yeah,
I
there
don't
you
know
go.
what you're doing. All right, that's nice. That's 5x.
It takes a little bit of work to get it to play nice with everybody.
To get it to be like Wendy.
Yeah.
Carter right there. Looks like he's whistling a tune, or he was.
Yeah, his dad messaged me yesterday, and he was like, I totally dropped the ball as a dad and didn't sign him up.
Oh, I've done that a couple of times.
We got him
Maybe
in.
more than
We
a
squeezed him
couple.
in. Is that his shot?
Looks like.
Nice. Carter's looking strong. So that was just interesting story. That bow that he is shooting was Ellie's bow when she shot nationals 2 years ago. It was a bare bow setup. And then afterwards, she moved to Olympic recurve, and
Hadn't looked back.
at that point, I was like, you know what, we got to get rid of this bow, and he needed a bow, so we got him hooked up.
It was the right time.
Yep. Yeah, good round so far.
Got lots of little kiddos down here, and with
This
those
girl
kiddos,
can shoot.
Yeah, she can.
If you're new to bare bow, this is the girl to watch. Let me fix that for you. Is that better? I'm gonna get you a computer next time so that you can switch between the cameras. Even I'll teach you another. Yeah, I'll teach you. I'll add a third thing
So
that you got to
instead
handle.
of having 2 boards, she'll have 2 boards and
Yeah.
a computer.
Yep.
It's all right. You got this.
I've got to fit. There's got to be 2 types of media, and so I've got to figure out how do you control 2 of them, where you have different media on each box
Well, you get on
easily.
that. Surprised you hadn't done that yet.
I'll get on it. Don't worry.
You gonna get on those lights outside too? That I was right, by the way. If you were listening yesterday,
No one was listening to you.
probably not. But just for those out there, I was right. The lights do need to be repaired outside the building here.
Man, I've repaired them already. I'm not going to repair them again. Teach you a lesson.
You gonna buy me some ice cream?
Yeah. Yup.
Where's Clint? Isn't Clint an electrician? I haven't seen Clint in a while.
He's got a girlfriend now.
Oh. A new one?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't ever hear about Clint or Austin, do they? I guess they don't go to your house anymore since Tyler's not there.
Since Molly and Tyler moved
Yeah.
away.
They hang out over there now.
Yeah.
Yes, Dallas, we are back at it. My friend, I needed you a few minutes ago. Girl, my hair was looking all kinds of crazy on here. I was like, Dallas isn't here. She could fix it.
There was no fixing
I
Dallas.
finally had to take my hair clip out. It was whacked out. What was that show? The Fockers? And he had
Language. This is like a clean room.
show.
Like, I'm going to have to.
F-O-C-K-E-R-S.
Stop it.
Isn't that the show where his hair was? No.
Meet the Parents.
Was it Meet the Parents?
No, it
Okay,
was.
I don't know.
Let me see.
Or
I'm gonna have to-
maybe
I'm
it
gonna
was
have to
kind of
look it
like Ace Ventura kind of
up. Oh,
hair.
yeah. Stuart Small.
Oh, never mind. Oh my goodness! You keep saying Stuart Smalley.
No,
and I don't
it
know
wasn't.
who
It
Stuart
wasn't
Smalley
Stuart
is.
Smalley. Stuart.
Maybe. Oh, she
That
said
is
something
not it.
about Mary. Was that the show? Something about Mary?
Something about Mary.
That's what I should have done. I should have gone downstairs and gotten a hat. Scott, you didn't say anything. I needed a hat. Maybe that's what I'll do. I just bought Julia a shirt a few minutes ago.
Ace Ventura. Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's what it
But
was.
his hair's in place.
Yours was
Mine
not.
was like flopping around. Look up something about Mary.
Yeah.
I think it was where his hair was sticking up.
Yeah, there we go. There's just so many ads that keep popping up. What the
Yeah.
heck? There it is. I think that's it right there. That's what we got.
Put a picture of me and a picture of that. Oh.
Yeah, I think, let's see here. Oh, here we go. Here he goes. I'll let you guys see. This is something that.
Yeah, Dallas, I know when I thought about it. I was
check
like,
it out there. I don't know if you guys can see that, but somebody took a picture, and someone that would be Coach Mel Nichols sent us a picture. And then let's see if we have another, the other picture I'm looking at here.
He sent me that one
That's
last
awesome.
night.
That's awesome.
I'm like, seriously? I thought
Like,
you liked
did
me,
not,
Mel.
You did not just do that, did you, Mel?
But he did say, he said, I was always told if people
there it
don't
is.
pick on you, that's when you worry. And I was like,
Yeah, see,
you're so right.
See, there we go. So that's what her hair kind of looked like right there. Let's see if we can.
It
I
was
can't zoom
sticking
in.
out to the side, but it was flopping
Right there.
at the
Yeah.
same time.
Ace Ventura.
Oh, well.
Something
can't-
about Mary. Oh,
I just, now you got it. Okay.
oh yeah,
Yeah, don't put that one on there.
that is funny.
You just now got it.
Look it up. He's like, don't look it up.
So Mel has realized that we're on now, and he has joined us as well. Good thing he wasn't watching a while ago when he saw my hair was all kinds of whacked out. Oh, man, I don't even know. You know, every time I say, where are we, Scott? And I'm waiting for you to go, we are at Texas Archery, Wendy. But that's not quite what I mean. Let's check out and see how things are going.
Checking out.
It looks like
Mel
we are
is
on.
sending his setup that he has live right now.
Check it out. Oh, Mel's going to be coming up with our
I know.
stuff.
Just asked him what model. What model is that? That looks cool.
Well, it's better than an iPad and a microphone.
That is true. That is true.
Where we started. Or where you started before you brought me in.
Yeah, the first time. Yeah, the first
Yep.
time. Our first one was an iPad, and it actually, the battery, like,
Set up on a chair.
on a chair with a speaker next to it with a mic. It couldn't have got much better.
Everybody has to start somewhere.
That is true.
And, you know, I've said that in archery, too, because, you know, I saw a kiddo shooting with the Genesis yesterday. Saw a cub shooting with the Genesis. That's how Julia learned, was with the Genesis. And then we just kind of went from there. But because I was for sure after 6 months, she was 6 weeks, I think is what I said.
Yeah,
She was
yeah.
not going to want, she's going to want to do something else. But here we are 7 years later doing the same thing.
Yup.
Lots of money later. But there, you can get into it at any price point. You can spend as much money as you could even think of, or probably even more money than you have, or you can start out and then add to it.
Yeah, so here's Mel's setup right there. So he's got a little camera with a, he said, so everybody, all his Hawaiian friends can see it. Watch live. I was like, yeah, send me that information. That looks like a cool little setup.
Yeah.
I think that is what we have to do. I love it. I think
Yes.
that the more people that can do that type of stuff, it doesn't
And what
take
I
a lot.
like is what he said. So his people, so he's at the Arizona shoot right now, the Arizona State shoot. So he just said, so his people in Hawaii can watch and see what's going on. And, you know, that's another reason why we started doing these live feeds. And whenever it came to sectionals, was it last year, sectionals? And or it was either last year or 2 years ago. Anyway, you went to church or you were somewhere, I don't know. And I was helping run the sectionals here And there was, you were at church because we didn't do the live feed.
Yeah.
And I had some very upset parents. They're like, what? My grandmother or her grandmother in South Carolina can't watch this.
I know. What is going on?
I said, well, we're going to have live scores. And just like we have live scores today, I said, so, maybe you can't watch and see what's going on, but she can see how the scoring is done and where your child is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was kind of an eye opener for us, that when people were upset that there wasn't a live feed, because sometimes you do things and you do it to benefit others, but then you're like, well, I don't know that it's really benefiting others. We don't hear anything from anyone. Well, we heard it that day. When you don't do it, that's when you find out.
Yeah, the first we were doing live scoring, and it was it was pretty rough. We made it work, but it took a lot of work. It was on
phones.
It took a lot of work to get it to go, because we didn't have a registration page. We didn't have
Oh my goodness, I love the registration. It is so easy.
Yeah.
Other organizations use Sport 80 and even, NFAA uses it for bigger things. But I mean, I feel like I'm having to do blood type and what's your mother's maiden name, and
just make it simple. So we were actually using some salon apps so people could register online, because typically for these shoots, people just call into the shop and they just put their name down.
Okay, what's a
I don't wanna do
salon
that.
app? I don't even know what that is. What does that mean?
Like if you're going to go get a haircut.
Oh, seriously, like a salon. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I
There's
thought
apps out there that
meant
you can
something
pay
else. I don't
for
know.
that are specific for that. So you set up people's, you register like, hey, oh, I'm gonna be a hairdresser. I just did it as me, and
Why are
then
you
I
talking
just set
about
up.
Dallas like that?
I didn't. So then I set it up so that you could, but all you would get was basically name, email, and phone number. Didn't give you any division information. You couldn't
Blood
add any of it to
type.
it. So this is what I would do. We would have, let's just say we had 100
Mascot.
people that sign up. I would literally go out and look up every single archer on SYWAT from the past year, if it was like the first one, and figure out what division they shot in.
You got a lot of free time.
So I could input. No, I did not. And then I would enter
Look
it
up
all in there.
and isn't that kind of like stalkerish? I don't know. You're gonna look up every archer online. And
Yeah. So I'd look each one of them up. I would add them.
I'm
Let me
putting my
finish.
settings to private.
Yeah. Oh, on SYWAT? On SYWAT.
No.
So then I would, and then as they would come in, if people would come in, I'm adding them real fast. It really wasn't easy to do, but we would make it work.
She didn't like one of the
I got
shots,
everything
but
set up for sectionals. I'm at not Aggie Invite. I'm at Lancaster, and Wendy's like, "Oh yeah, I'll take care of it."
What is going on with what's vibrating? Is it a jet?
The building is something. Somebody's hit something.
Why is the building vibrating like that?
I don't know. Somebody shut a door downstairs.
That is not a door. It's still vibrating. She just took it off that camera.
I know, but I'm just saying, like, if
Well,
somebody
I'm just
slams the door
saying-
down there, it vibrates through the whole building, and that camera gets a little bit of.
I have seen it where it's home, but I mean that was like quick-ish. I don't know. Look at her with her. She's wearing a bow while she's shooting a bow.
So I'm at
Be bold
I'm at
and
Lancaster,
beautiful. You go
and
wrong.
Wendy's
No,
calling me,
not
going,
bold.
"Hey, it's not
Wild.
working. The developers had made a change, remember, and it wasn't working." I was like, "You know what? They can just do paper." That was not the right answer.
No, it is not.
Not the right answer. So for sectionals, we actually have a couple locations. STX and us are teaming up, and we're gonna run our sectionals at the exact same time, so that we can, the scores that are there are scoring here.
Huh.
I know it's not exactly everybody in Texas or what is it,
Right.
Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana all together.
yeah.
But you know what? It's a start, and we tested it
Southern
last year.
sectionals.
Worked really good, and we're gonna do it again this year.
Hey, Nathan Jackson is watching. Hadn't seen that kiddo in a while. I think it's been since outdoor.
Nathan shot a SYWAT yesterday.
I saw that.
It looked like maybe from how he
was up
responded
in
that
Grapevine.
he hasn't shot in a while.
Yeah.
It was good to see. Always good to see those good archers coming back. Sometimes you just need a break.
Yep. He's
Well-
been practicing out of his garage. Been
Yeah, I know we've
watching
seen
that.
those pictures. Whatever it takes, right?
Yep. That was one of Julia's first
There's an
travel
airplane. I can
shoots.
hear.
That's what I'm saying. That was an
Yeah, an
airplane, or else we got
airplane,
tornadoes
yeah.
come through here or something. I don't know.
The vibration from the
They
airplane.
must have changed their flight patterns. where they're coming in and out because we haven't had that before. It was with the door when somebody slams the door. Yes.
It does go. It goes,
Yeah, but it's short lived. Where this is more continuous.
which is crazy that vibration goes like it. That door is behind us. It's like it's probably like that door is like 75 yards away from.
Well, this one down here, when that one slams, and of course that scares the.
That one makes a little bit of movement. It's not like the one that's in the building downstairs that goes into our storeroom. But we have a couple new archers. I think this is maybe one of his first shoots. He's one of our customers that just bought a bow.
He was very polite when I checked him in. Because I was doing check-in this morning, as your wife said, we were heathens. Didn't go to church.
Yeah, poor Ryan.
He had to make the choice. Do you want to go? Do you want to be with me, or do you want to be with your father?
No. She said, "Do you want to be with your father?" Or no, she goes, "Do you want to go to church with me, or do you just want to snub your nose at God and hang with your father?" I'm like, "Really, honey? That's how we're gonna word it." It wasn't exactly like that, but it was pretty much like
Yeah,
that.
because she said something along those lines down here yesterday.
So he's
So Scott and I showed up along with Jacqueline. Well, she's wondering where the targets are.
he's 5A.
See, again, I cannot
Top
help
left.
on that area.
Yep,
on
you were
that
on the right
side.
one. Yeah, you were right.
Wow. For a new shooter.
That's a
keep
good round.
going.
There's Sandra.
Another adult that's good with kids. Everybody loves Sandra. So Cody and Casey were on last night, and I guarantee you if they were on this morning, they would have said amen to that about everybody loves Sandra. Shoots a lot of 3D.
She's always Kaylee, I think is her name. That the camera was just on. She was trying to get her 300.
I was talking
There's
earlier.
Crash. Somebody asked about Crash. There's Crash.
Yep. Now that kid right there, if you were down in the dumps, just go say hi to Crash because he is going to make you smile. And if you need a hug, that entire family. I'm not real sure about Gabe. Gabe would give out a hug every now and then, but the rest of the family, they are eager to give hugs. Great family. Love seeing them everywhere. They have adopted, I think they even adopted me. They brought a party to the Aggie invite for me for my birthday since that's where we were whenever my birthday was going on. And that's something I won't ever forget. That was very sweet of them. And that's just who they are. They brought cupcakes, they brought plates, they brought a present. It was like... They were like, we knew you couldn't go anywhere, so here.
I was wondering who was texting me. It was Dallas.
No, wait, is it her or him?
It's her. Yeah, it's her this time, I think. Her. Maybe. See, the new iPhone, they changed some stuff. It looks different. The new update.
I'm being told need to check out the YouTube messages, and I can't do that. So
Let me go look.
go look, Scott.
Oh, you know what? They may actually show up here. Let's see. Did you mention Tony is going into the Hall of Fame? No. Did you mention Tony is going into the Hall of Fame?
Toby's going into the Hall of
Yeah, I
Fame.
was like,
Yes,
who's
he
Tony?
is.
Toby is going to. There he is. Toby Ragsdale.
Right there, going into the Texas Field Archery Association's Hall of Fame. He will be inducted into that. I believe it is at the state shoot. That was not me who mentioned it. That was you.
Yeah, Don's asking. Did Wendy say I had a
sir.
VW?
I said West Virginia.
I was kidding. I was kidding around because I said West Virginia, and she made fun of me, and then I was like, well, maybe it's VW then.
I didn't make fun of you. I was singing the song West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. There you go. I'm
Wow.
not making fun of you.
You whatever. I'm not even. Not even.
Hey, Joe. Oh, no. Felt like Joe was a little off yesterday. Maybe it was, I think somebody had forgotten a stabilizer, and then, Annabelle's birthday, and he was just not as chipper.
What round are we on? Or
Yesterday.
what end are we on?
I miss Joe.
Hey, so if you guys want to see live scoring, go to eyesonscore.com. You can
Click live scores.
click on live scores, and you'll see it. If your shop wants to, or your club wants to use it, or you have a tournament that wants to use Eyes on Score, it is super simple. Let me know, and I will give you a demo of the app. I'm not, we're
going
we
into
keep kidding
6.
around like we're not sponsored. Well, Eyes on Score was my idea, and I designed it about 2.5 years ago, maybe 3 years ago now. That's been like 3 years. And we've been working on it for 3 years. It went live last year. It's getting better and better. Right now, the developers are working on building the elimination round piece of it. That was going to take. They said 4 months. That was 2 months ago, but I think it's going to take a little longer.
Oh, no.
But
I was hoping you were going to say it's going to take sooner or less time.
It'll be ready. It'll be ready this summer for sure. Because how we want eliminations to work is we want to have some options on how we do it. So you shoot your elimination, you shoot your qualifiers, and then have that move right into eliminations. And we want the archers to be able to do the scores very easily and allow it to move on. I want it to be in bracket form, meaning visually bracket form, so you can see it very clearly on who wins and what round it goes on to. On a computer screen, it's going to look really cool. It's going to be a big bracket system that you can look at on the screen and see how it all breaks down. On the phone, it's going to be a little different work. They're trying to come up with some creative ideas to make it look really cool on the phone and make it easy to follow. So that's coming. It's not very expensive app at all. You can get it does cost a little bit of money, but if you run a tournament or two, it covers itself pretty quick and easy. And from an administration piece, it's just amazing. So you have your archers register. Once the registration closes, you import that into the live scoring. Then you can rearrange people on an Excel file, all the information, and put it back in there. There's a little bit of work that it takes, but once you have it uploaded and it's running and it's good to go, you can run it on cell phones. You can run it on tablets. What everybody has really enjoyed is being able to run your phones like a tablet. So each bale is assigned a number. Let's just say bale 1 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, guess what? When you enter that in, you download the app on your phone, Eyes on Score, you enter that number, then the 4 people that are on that bale show right up on your phone. Same for 2, 3, 4, 5, all that stuff. You can do it on a phone. You can even purchase your own tablets and do them that way. The other part that's really cool is that I did it so that it just made life easier for me from a director's perspective. So when line 2 shows up, all I do is disable line 1, and I enable line 2, and it resyncs every one of the tablets to that exact same number. So I don't have to do anything, really. It just does it itself. So when somebody picks up the tablet, it will say, oh, you got to resync. You hit the button resync, and then all the archers show up on that device or on that phone.
You know what I really liked about that and being able to use that on the phone is that we have also used that in field. And we've done that in field in the hill country. So whenever archers would be down in what I would call a valley, a gully, whatever, it might not show up. It might not update. But as soon as they reach the top of, wherever they were, then, and it's like there would be one target down low, one target down high. So it's not like it took a long time, but it automatically updated.
Yep.
And then it was like, bing, there it was. And that was so nice to see.
And we knew exactly where they were. We knew what bell they were on. It just works.
Yep.
There is, when we first developed it, we we talked to a bunch of people, and they had said it needs to be secure, has to be secure, and I get it, has to be secure. We designed it in a way that it's secure. So if there were 4 people on bell 1, the only person that would get that code
Oh, Toby didn't like that.
would be the person that that got the text. So you would go to bell 1, you would go ahead and select Wendy. Wendy would receive a text, and then whenever she put that code, her email address and the code into the app, it would bring up the 4 people that were on the bell. It works really well.
Yes.
The thing that didn't, I say it didn't work well, everybody liked just tablet mode. So they just want to go ahead and assign a number to each bale, or have a number assigned to each bale. And they just say, hey, if you're on bale 1, you enter this. So what we did was we went ahead and created a sheet of paper that had a barcode that had, you downloaded the app for Apple or Android. And then when it would come up, it would say, enter this code for your bale. Boom. Then that person, all their stuff would show up. One person from the bale would do it, and works really well. When the tournament is over, up in the top right corner, there is a button that says results. You click on results, and it'll give you all the information you need to verify scores on paper and on their phone or on the tablet. And then you're done. and it's funny, as we build this thing, we keep moving things around. So at first I was like, we got to have results. They add results. They put it on, on the beginning pages instead of on the actual page where the scoring is. So because when you log in, you're going to log in and it'll say what tournament it is. It's this tournament. Which time is it? You click on that time, and then the archers show up. And before, it was at the very beginning is where the results were. Now we've put it right at the top. So as we evolve and we get feedback from everybody, we make these changes very quickly and easily. We had to add a option for field in 3D, and this was something that worked with Penny on. Penny does several of these 2-day shoots. So you shoot your day 1, and then day 2 you want to do basically group assignment, meaning top person, the top one. So first, second, third, and fourth in that division, they're going to shoot together, and then 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th are going to shoot together. It's a database, and so we had to figure out how do you download the rankings and then import them in, and so we have that figured out now. So you go to day 2, you do results. You go in there, you say download results for assignment. You download them. You can verify everything looks good, and then you just import it in where there's a button that says day 2 assignments, and then it doesn't wipe out any data or anything like that. It just reassigns everybody so that they're all grouped together. And we wanted to make it so that you could change those easily, those target assignments, if you needed to. For example, if you wanted compound men or Barapo women or whoever, you wanted that group to start on a certain target or on a certain bale.
Oh, it's a 5.
Oh my word, Wendy.
I saw her face whenever she shot it, and then I know she's going for X's, and then I was like, oh no. Sorry, what were you saying, Scott?
Yeah, you weren't even listening. It's okay. But yeah, so there's a lot of things this app can do. This app can work for any organization depending on what you set your X count to. So when you create a tournament, if you set the X's to 5, well, it knows it's a 5 spot in FAA target. If you set it to X's as 6, it knows that now it's a USA Archery outdoor shoot because they're very specific to 6s being in there. We've also set, there's a challenge for like USA, for example. If you set X's to 10 and you do 6 arrows, it then changes the format. If you change it to 6 arrows, it's because we tried to make sure that it's smart enough to know when you set the specific arrow count for the X count and the amount of targets, I guess, ends, then it will know what tournament it is. If you set X as 12, guess what? Sets it as a 3D tournament. What's important about that is what shows up on the tablet or on the phone. So when you pull up a 3D tournament, you don't want to say 12, 11, 10, 9, like a calculator on there. You want it to show 12, 10, 8, 5,
I like
miss.
calculators.
You want to make it simple so that there's no mess ups on the scores. So that has all been taken into account, and it's working really well right now.
Natalie's shooting a little
Trying not to
left.
make any little changes right now because I want to make sure that they focus on
the brackets.
on eliminations, because
Brackets.
that's going to be the coolest thing. Also, we've got a booth in Vegas, so we'll be up there. You'll see us. You'll see my smiling face up there in Vegas in one of the booths for Eyes on Score. We teamed up with Wiffler Industries, and we'll be sitting with Alex Wiffler and he's got plungers and some other stuff. I think he's got
I
going
like
on.
his mama. All right, so folks, Scott has talked so long that has brought us to the break.
Are we at the break already?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, wow. So that will be an 8-minute break that we're going into. And then archers will need to flip their targets. If they've been shooting on bottom, they will now be top archers. If they've been shooting on the top, they will now be bottom archers. This is the spot in the game where when they come back and shoot, David tries to make a good job as field governor to say, you are a bottom archer shoots bottom targets, but sometimes mistakes happen. It happens to the best of the best, and somebody will shoot the top archer. My daughter has done it. And she's done it. So.
Well, it didn't help my wife yesterday. She shot the bottom target twice.
Oh.
And she's like, it was
that's
so
when
embarrassing.
she had her miss?
Yeah, she's like, it's so embarrassing, like, that I shot the wrong target with arrows in it. And she goes, and then I step up on the second one and did it again. So she had 4 misses yesterday.
I knew she had 4 misses, but I didn't realize that it was shooting the wrong target not once but twice.
So last night she was running through she was like, the video. She's like, did you make fun of me about that? Like,
no.
Actually, we didn't know.
Yeah.
And so she's flipping through, and of course, she flips right to a section where I'm talking about her. I'm like, are you kidding me right now? Turn that off.
But I didn't remember you saying anything bad yesterday. Or anything
bad.
that I would consider bad. You don't say anything bad about her, but sometimes I'm like, what did you say? Don't be stupid.
Don't be stupid. All right, we're going to go to a break here. We'll go to a break right now.
All
right. We'll be back in probably about 10 minutes.
Yep.
All right. Watch it. Well, this video that you're going to get to see is us talking about the Texas Ringer. The Ringer is coming up in just a few weekends. It's a unique shoot. It's a lot of fun. Hopefully you guys will come and check it out, or at least sign up for it. All right. Thanks. Hey, welcome to Raising an Archer. We have kind of a special edition here. Molly with her face all over the camera. I'm not starting over. That's part of it. We have Molly McDonald with us, which is she runs our social media at Texas Archery. And guess what? She'll be doing live coverage with me at the Texas Ringer.
Yes.
And when we decided we were looking at trying to do something different, this was probably about a year and a half ago, I was trying to decide how do you come up with a cool tournament that's different than everything else. And we've Lancaster has kind of changed their 3-spot, had like a little, they have a little, another little target that you can aim at for extra points and things like that. But we didn't want to duplicate that. And I was at an event, and somebody was talking about Michigan having this weird target. So I did some research, found it, and it is this weird bright blue target. It's called an MI-3P MAA target. You can get that from Maple Leaf. And so I got these in. Everybody at first was like, I love this target. Like, it is really kind of a cool idea. And what was it? How's the scoring on this, Molly?
So the scoring is a little weird.
Just putting it in front of my face.
So the center is a 7, but if you see, right here, this line, that's a 6. Then we have 5, 4, 32. If you just hit the paper, it's 1. When we flip to the other side, same thing, 7, the line is 6, 5, 4, but if you hit the paper on this side, it's just a miss.
It's not a 1.
Oh, hold on. If you flip over to the other side.
No, I'm teasing. It is a miss.
I didn't even know what I said.
Yeah, it's kind of a cool target. And when I first introduced it to everybody, they were like, wow, that's cool. They go shoot it, and they're like, I hate this target. Because when I was thinking, it was like, hey, you hit the white, you hit that little line, you get a 6. But everybody feels like even if they shoot the line in the inside and they get a 6, they feel like they just dropped a point.
Yeah.
You have to shoot it inside out to get it. There's some strategy to this target. And part of that strategy is that you have to be able to shoot, you'll want to shoot micro arrows into it. Some guys will do 23s. They're like, they know they shoot well with them. So you have to make a decision coming in. Do I shoot micros or do I shoot the bigger arrows? And this is for the compounders. We had several people that came in, and when we shot this one, they used the micros, worked great. Others are just like, I am dropping points like crazy because they're just missing lines.
Yeah.
They were able to get a couple 7s, but what's happening is they're shooting and just missing the 6. And so not only they're getting 5s. They're getting 5s instead. And nobody wants a 5.
Yeah.
And so it's a little different. Molly's never shot this one before, so this will be your first time to shoot this target.
Yes.
What do you think when you look at it? It's kind of different, isn't it?
Yes, it is definitely different. I hope it's easy. I love the SYWAT targets. I'm hoping it's kind of like the SYWAT targets. And I mean, the white's pretty big. I'll probably be hitting more 5s and 7s though.
For those that seem to miss the scoring ring, this will be good because if they can just hit paper, at least
there you go, right? Maybe I won't have a miss.
Some of the rules are when you on the 5 spot, you can still shoot you can shoot them all into one target. You can shoot 2 into one and 3 into another. It really doesn't matter. It's kind of like NFA rules. We're introducing. We've kind of clarified how we're going to do the traditional class. So no metal risers, going to have to be wood risers if you're going to shoot the traditional class, which we've set it up so that you can shoot on Friday or Saturday, and you'll be able to qualify. Top 8 archers will move on. 8 a.m. it will start, and we'll be shooting. It'll be a shoot up type of format. You know what that means, Molly? The shoot up.
You score a certain amount, and you just keep going higher and higher. So like if you shoot off against like 5th and 4th,
so if it starts 8 and 7,
then whoever wins moves to the next.
Shoots against 6, yeah. And so on and so forth. Once we get to the final 3, which is that the top 2 qualifiers are really kind of there to sit pretty. They're automatically put into the finals, which will be on a big platform. We should have a lot of fun. You've never got to do live coverage with me, have you? So what we'll do is we're going to put them on that big platform. It's going to be live, right?
Yeah.
We're going to have live scoring on the screen, just like we always do. That's what we will. We want to make it as exciting as possible. We'll make it loud in there, so we're going to have a lot of speakers and music and all kinds of stuff. So it will be quite the production.
Yes, it will.
I like to do those productions, right?
Yes, you do.
Should be a lot of fun. What other things? Last year, the last time we did this shoot, we had a little over 100 archers. We're anticipating to do more than that. Registration is at $75. Roughly 75% of those dollars are going to go right back into your division. So, for example, we were talking about trad. If trad brings in 20 people, what would that be? Let's see. Let's do the math on that real quick. So 75 times 20. So you're looking at about $1,100 in the pot. That's really good money.
Yeah.
And what we'll do is we'll split. It won't be just all going to the winner. We'll, depending on if you look at if you go to eyesonscore.com and look up Texas or 2024 Texas Ringer, you'll be able to register. And there's a lot more information out there on the Texas Ringer and on the rules and all of that stuff. We're still kind of tweaking the rules a little bit as people come like, hey, what about this? Like, oh, that's a good question. And we go ahead and add those to it just so that we can continue to build it. We have a tournament director that's managing all that for us. We're trying to get hotel blocks for people so that they can get some discounted rates on hotels if they come in and hang out with us and shoot. So it's and times are going to be crazy because I think we have time going until probably shooting. We're probably shooting from 8 a.m. or 7 a.m. On Saturday till 11 at night.
Oh, great.
So a lot of talking. A lot of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do you think, Molly?
I mean, sounds crazy. Sounds fun.
And you're planning on shooting it too.
Yes, I am.
So I'll have to recruit somebody to help me with the live broadcast.
Yeah, while I'm shooting.
When we do it. Yep. So we wanted to get a quick little podcast out there for you guys so you can understand what's happening, why this is different, why this is going to be an exciting shoot. We're hoping, if we get enough people registered, we could give away between $6,000 and $10,000. I think that would be a great start for Texas to be able to put together a major tournament in the Texas, in the state of Texas, right?
Yeah, would.
All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys at the next target.
I've been as cold as a bucket of ice. I've been trapped like curious mice, and I've been looking for a way out into the sparkling light. I've been a lost balloon in the blue, and like Tom free falling without a clue. I didn't know what to do until I first saw you, and now I never have to freeze under rainy clouds. No need to pour no gasoline into the fire now, for our love to burn. 'Cause the flames are already high all over the world. We don't need no fuel or fire for our love to burn. 'Cause the flames are already high all over the world. The world. let you burn. 'Cause the flames are really high all over the world. We don't need no fuel or fire for our love to burn. 'Cause the flames are really high all over the I've been as cold as a bucket of ice. I've been trapped like curious mice, and I've been looking for a way out into the sparkling light. I've been a lost balloon in the blue, and like Tom free falling without a clue. I didn't know what to do until I first saw you, and now I never have to freeze under rainy clouds. No need to pour no gasoline into the fire now for our love to burn. 'Cause the flames are really high all over the world. We don't need no fuel or fire for our love to burn. 'Cause the flames are really high all over the I've been so deep down under the ground, looking for answers I couldn't find. So far from home, down in the world below. Hey, now I can reach out and touch the sky, 'cause you make me fly like a hummingbird into
All right, and we are back in Dallas. We are not in Dallas, but Miss Dallas, guess what? I went and got me a hat. Can't make fun of this hair anymore. All right, so we have gone into the second half. If archers were going to miss, it's probably when it's going to happen. We don't want them to miss, though. And why would they miss? That is because those who were shooting
Why are you jinxing
top,
them?
I'm
That's what
not-
you're doing. You're jinxing.
No. Those who were shooting top are now shooting bottom. That means they have to shoot first. So there were no arrows in the targets down there. And they have to remember to shoot the bottom target. They have to shoot the one with the clean face. Or may not necessarily be clean, but
May
arrow
not be clean.
free. Yep. So in Texas Field Archery Association, you do not have to change your targets after 5 ends or after 10 ends. You can keep it as long as you want to, but guess what? We saw some yesterday that had some close calls. Lines were blown out, and it made it a little difficult. That can keep you from getting that higher score. That line's blown out.
That is true. But it makes for a good target, though, when they're that little black hole in the middle. And
The
big
whole
old gaping hole.
There was a
Oh, I
cub
know.
last night. The whole white was blown out. The entire white spot.
That
I'm
was
like,
her second target.
How did y'all even score X's? I mean, there's no way to have checked.
I don't know.
They didn't call for a judge.
Well, we'll see if this line goes a little faster this half. It was
It's
slow.
the same people.
It went slow. It went slow.
I know. How long did you talk?
I talked. Whatever. You were just as bad. No, never.
Look at my hat.
I like it.
Right.
That's way better. That does look way better.
My hair looking so much better. I'm not really even worried about it. I don't care what it looks like now.
Your hair look like a man.
What would you stop? No. Oh my goodness. What kind of a text am I going to get now?
I know. I'll get myself in trouble again. Mm-hmm. All right, let's get
Yeah,
to
and they text me.
They text you?
Oh.
Like, what did Scott do again?
This time.
I just love some of the archers coming like, hey, you got any openings this afternoon? I'm like, yeah, you may put you down. Like, let me see how I finish.
Yeah.
They
Just checking.
Just checking, asking for a friend.
Asking for a friend. That's awesome.
If you have openings.
All right.
Just looking down there, you have a couple good. There's Sean Patterson and Sterling Hopkins. They're clean with 150s. Sandra dropped one. And it always
or
seems,
an X?
why does it feel like a 4? Why does it always feel like it's the second end that always gets somebody?
I don't know who's jinxing people now.
It's already happened. It already happened.
It's already been happened.
It's already been happening.
Already been.
We've got Connor shooting good. 24X halfway through.
Got
Crash
Crash.
DeHoya 29X. He's dropped
DeHoya,
1X.
There's not even an A in the name. DeHoyos.
Did I misspell his name?
No, you said it wrong.
How do you spell it?
Oh, where's his mama?
Must have misspelt it when I entered it real quick. DeHoyos. Yeah, I totally messed up his name.
Okay.
Not even close.
It's like you had me thrown off. I'm like,
Not even close.
It's not an A. I thought you just said it wrong.
I'm gonna have to here. Let me fix that real quick. Let me stop the
I'm surprised they
time.
hadn't even said anything. That's just because that's how nice they are. All right, Benjamin E down there showing some line etiquette while Crash is at full draw me. He's holding it a long time. Really long time. Oh, but it was an X.
Oh, we're back. We're back. I got it good.
What's wrong with you?
So the one thing with the app, anybody that uses it, if you're listening, go, hey, well, how did you change something in the middle of the shoot? You actually have to stop the time, and then change it, and then re-enable the time, and then you can make changes on the fly if you need to. It doesn't cause any issues with the tablets. They're already connected. They stay connected. The only time that it will do anything is if you moved somebody off that tablet to another tablet. Whenever they walk up and pick up the tablet, it'll literally pop up with it saying, hey, you need to resync. And you just hit OK, and it just syncs, and you're good.
Do what it tells you to do.
Yep, just do what it tells you to do. Benjamin, he's always dramatic.
You like that face there. We've watched that kid
He's a
grow
very,
up.
very good. I know, right?
It's weird to see all of these kids that we have watched.
I'll say his daughter or his daughter.
Is it what?
His little sister.
Oh my goodness!
I know he probably doesn't want to hear this.
There
but
it was.
she's a beast.
Yeah.
Like she can shoot. She shot a 281 with 2 misses on a recurve, and she's 14 years old.
She wasn't real happy about it. That's your gummies I'm smelling. I'm smelling something fruity. Like, what in the world?
I didn't want to eat them.
My hat's a little crooked. Oh,
While
wrong
there's
way. There it goes.
I didn't see Peyton score when I was looking at the results. Where's Peyton?
Hey. Benjamin is just not real happy.
Peyton's dropped 2 4s so far. Not bad. That's her goal is to just stay in the 290. She shot a 294 yesterday. I just love how they, we were like, hey, let's just get you to the 290s. And so she shoots a 294, and they're like, how'd you shoot? She's like, it sucked. Like, that's your personal best. At 20 yards.
Wasn't what I wanted.
Yeah, not what she wanted. So that'll put her, she's shooting really well right now. Julia Cook is still clean. Even though her mom
Go ahead, jinx her.
even though her mom goes when she shoots.
I try to stay away, and then a while ago, whenever I went down, she said something. I waved, and then I walked by, and she, what? You're not even going to talk to me? And I just never know what to do. I said, well, I didn't know if you wanted to act like you knew me right now, or if I was going to, frustrate you. So I just chose not to. But hey, what about a hug? I never know the right thing to do with a 16-year-old girl. All right, we've got these. We're looking at our Cubs here who are scoring. They are shooting at 10 yards. You've heard me say it before. It's the future of archery right here. All of these kids are making sure that their arrows are scored correctly. Looking at the scorecards, it's something that we teach kiddos is always look at your scorecards. Make sure that it is written down correctly. You're not saying that someone else is trying to do something wrong. Just people make mistakes. Adults make mistakes. I make mistakes. So make sure that your scorecard is correct. Make sure that both scorecards have the same scores. Because the rule is if you go and you turn them in and arrows have already been pulled, you have to go with the lowest score. So if one scorecard has a 299, one scorecard has a 298, arrows have already been pulled, you're turning in your scorecard, it's got to be a 298. That's what will be placed on both scorecards. And that stinks. But that is the rule, and it's the rule for everyone. We have a lot of archers still out in the field of play who are scoring and pulling arrows. We've got the Cubs still down there scoring. David Allen is over there with the watchful eye. He is always willing to step in if they have questions. Well, if anyone has questions, and he's there to help. We ask for parents not to intervene. That way, these kiddos learn how to do it. So the next tournament that they go to, they have more confidence in what they're doing, and they can go ahead and take care of the scoring on their own. He does try to help spur them on a little bit because Cub archers are almost always the last ones off the field. That's just the way it is. When you shoot a SYWAT, you just come knowing that it may take a little bit longer with the Cubs. Name of the game. All right, they are starting to make their way back. And we will go into our next scoring in. All right, here we go. This is our 8th scoring in. Bottom targets are being shot.
Sorry, I had to step away for a second. Jay and Michelle Griffin from Griffin Archery out in Tyler, Texas just showed up. They're going to shoot this morning or this afternoon.
When I saw them standing over there, I knew you would want to go say hi, so that's why I went ahead and tapped you on the shoulder.
2 of my favorite people. I have a lot of favorite people. They're good people. Such good people.
I'm starting to get lower and lower on the list.
Oh, yeah, I do. I need to move you down. You're number 2 on my on my phone list here. See?
Aw, I was right below Amy.
You're even above Ryan.
I was above. In between your wife and your only son.
That's right.
I feel special.
How's this afternoon there's a lot of people or what? I haven't even looked.
I didn't see that many people there are a lot of people on the list, but this would be...
There's a lot of openings.
Yeah, a lot of openings. So when people were asking me, hey,
there's
I
there's
was
easily
like,
10,
right now
10
there's
open,
spots.
10 open spots.
And I would ask, do you want me to go ahead and put you down? No, let's just wait and see.
So we got about 10 open spots for this afternoon.
Yep. Dallas, if you are still on with us, just want you to know, my friend, I went and bought a cap. And I am wearing it.
You bought a cap? I'd have given you a cap.
Oh, that's what Trigg said. He's like, I'm pretty sure he would just give you a cap. And I'm like, no, I'll buy it. So I did. I bought a cap. Trigg picked it out.
Did he?
Yeah.
I like that color.
He said, I think that color would look good on you. And he was like, okay, do you want the black or the mesh, the darker mesh, or do you want the white mesh? And I was like, well, during the summertime, I don't like the white because it gets really dirty with sweat and everything. It's gross.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, then you can just get another one. I was like, okay. He
There you
said,
go.
so which one do you want? I was like, well, I got a white undershirt on, so let's go with the white. So here we are.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty. The overlay looks pretty cool that we added.
Yeah.
We're still trying to learn
There's
this.
my cap.
Yep. Caught me
So
on
I
my
said,
little-
do we have a raising an archer cap? No, but we should.
I need to go ahead and call my hat lady. Get her to make us some.
Yeah.
It's a good looking bow.
Starting to get loud.
That white with pink. Oh yeah.
Of course, white and pink always looks great. Let down right there. She was holding it a long time.
Yeah, we're just trying to add new features to make the the video feed even better. So some things like this, I think this looks pretty cool when we highlight an archer.
Oh.
What was her name? Kaylee?
I don't have the list.
I don't either. Her mom's Karen.
Ashlyn, then.
Ashlyn, thank you. There it is. That's
You
Ashlyn.
tell me mama's name, then I'm like, oh, no. I know her name now.
So that's Ashlyn.
Okay.
She's about to shoot her last arrow. Big deep breath.
And I saw mama sitting way over here.
She shoots out of Saddle River.
Okay.
I'm like all of a sudden I'm holding my breath.
I know, me too. And I can't tell
She's
from...
holding a long time.
She is.
No,
She's going to let down again.
Good letdown.
Good shot, as Joe would say.
She's got Sandra still down there standing on the line with her.
Yeah.
Sandra's
I'm
not going to
telling
leave
you,
anybody.
she's
not going to leave
amazing.
anybody on the line by
No.
themselves.
No.
I think that's kind of cool.
Absolutely. Yeah. Well,
It even
that's
looks
what I
cool
would-
down there because she's like 3 bells away, but it
Yeah.
doesn't matter.
Nope. And that's just who she is.
Yep.
Every day. And there come both ladies off the line.
There we go. And the top line is up now.
Yep.
Like we were mentioning, Toby Ragsdale's walking up the line. I know that that's not the person that's up there, but Toby Ragsdale is going to be entered into the TFAA Hall of Fame. Mm-hmm. That is pretty awesome.
Yep.
So that'll probably happen at the state championship, which would be pretty cool to be a part of. Almost looked like Luke for a second.
No, Luke has even more hair.
More hair.
I'm like, dude, I can't even see your eyes. Oh, I can see. And he kind of blows the hair out of his face. That's not quite what I was talking about. And
blows the hair out of
then
his
he goes, "Look, Mom, I can put it in my mouth."
Ew.
Oh, that's disgusting, and you need a haircut. So I was pleasantly surprised when he texted me up here yesterday. He said, "Mom, can I get a haircut?"
It's time.
It's past time, friend.
Probably trying to put that, I don't know what they call it, the thing on his head for
Swim
swimming.
cap?
He probably can't get all his hair in there, and he's just like, okay, now it's gotten a little ridiculous.
One time he was swimming. He's swimming the mile or the 1,000. I'm not sure, but anyway, his swim cap started coming off. Might have been the 500, and I told him, I said, "Yeah, had your hair cut?" He goes, "No, I just didn't get it all up underneath the cap. I didn't pull my cap down because they pull it down to right about their eyebrows to go kind of seal in their goggles and not leave much skin there." And he's like, "I just didn't pull it down far enough." Well, I like my answer better. You need a haircut. I just remember he used to wouldn't even let it touch his ears. Touch his ears. "Oh, Mom, I need a haircut." All right. Not the case anymore.
Lee, right there.
Oh.
He's trying to get the Globetrotter.
I heard
he's
him
like
say that
hitting-
this morning.
He's trying to hit every SYWAT. I think he already hit 1 or 2 this weekend.
Wow. You know, we did that, but we never got the Globetrotter. So
It's tough to do. If you're going to do it in one bow class, I think it's real tough because the ones that usually win it, they shoot 2 different bow classes. So they'll shoot at the same location, shoot 2 bow classes, drive somewhere, do 2. So they'll knock out 4 in one weekend.
Well, that doesn't make sense because you shouldn't get it if you're already at that one location. You shouldn't get it for shooting.
I think they give you 2 if it's 2 different divisions. Yeah.
That's
tough.
not right.
Yeah, makes it tough.
Because you just went to the same locations. I mean, you didn't go anywhere.
Hey, they found a loophole.
Yeah, I need to close that up. Cinch it up tight. Almost looks like he's asleep. Didn't it, though?
Yeah.
And why did I not think of this hat thing sooner? Oh, I'm not worried about it. It feels good.
How's our video looking? Looks good. Yep.
Yeah, it looks good.
We had a few little issues this weekend on performance. I'm not sure what's going on. I think I need a new switch. I have a couple ports that now have gone bad on the switch. And so I'm wondering if there's something, because we'd plug directly into the switch. We are actually running over Wi-Fi, which I would never do for a live stream. But you know what? It's running better than it did directly connected to the internet.
Time to score.
Time to score.
Oh, those little ones. The littles.
Crash. De Hoyos.
No.
De Hoyos.
You and names. Just, so sad.
Just looking through the scores right now. If you want to see the latest scores, you go to eyesonscore.com and you'll be able to find your favorite archer.
Click on live scores.
Yep. Click on live scores. That's the easy way to get to it. You can search for it. But if you click on live scores, you can find it. It'll take you right to the scores. If you want to highlight your favorite archer, just put a star next to their name and you'll be able to follow them end after end. Peyton's still shooting really good. I was just thinking that she hasn't dropped. She dropped 2 4s at the beginning, and now she's on track. Julia Cook is still clean from a 300 perspective. Has just dropped just a couple 5s, which is not bad. Or dropped a couple X's. I'm not sure how you're supposed to word that.
I don't either. Whichever way I'm going to say it, it's going to be wrong. So.
Toby Ragsdale is still clean.
The Hall of Famer.
A Hall of Famer. Lee Brian Gaskin. That's the one guy that we were just looking at. He's the Globetrotter. He's trying to get that Globetrotter. Ashlyn was the name I kept calling her Riley.
Right.
So close. So close. But if you want to see the scores, go to eyesonscore.com and you'll find them there. Just click on live scoring.
How's Johanna doing?
Let's look what Cindy is up to today. .182. So she had a miss.
Oh.
Still, she shot a 25. Bare bow. She shot multiple 25s. Those help.
Yeah, they do.
They help. Julie Jones is at 180. She's shooting pretty good, too. Julie Jones is on 2A.
Top.
Top left.
She's there in a blue shirt.
Petula, 176. Rick Stonebreaker, 174. Those barebow shooters are shooting well.
Yep.
I'm sorry, barebow recurve.
Come on, Scott, get it right.
Get it right. We went through all the rules.
Oh, my goodness, did we? Just don't, instead of don't talk about Bruno, just don't talk about what bow class am I going to say?
Right?
Like, I don't know. It's like the 50 Shades of Gray for archery in that one bow class.
Wow.
I should not be embarrassed reading rules, and I was embarrassed. Yeah. Jacqueline's looking at me like I'm crazy. Oh, I was embarrassed.
Read the crossbow section of NFAA rules. Just don't read them out loud in front of children.
Or if you're a child, don't read it.
You'll just giggle the whole time.
Maybe they would know what some of it was.
Yep.
Maybe they'd be naive enough to not know. Wow.
Like, wow. And they threw in some thous, so it's been like 100 years since they've updated the rules on the crossbows.
It's like the King James 50 Shades of archery. Maybe it's some Shakespeare stuff. I don't know, but that was some kind of messed up. I'd never read that before. And it was the longest section.
Oh, that section was forever. I worked it out so Wendy had to explain it.
That was not right. You were messed up.
I was messed up?
Yeah, to do that to me.
It was cool.
It was cool. I literally blushed. My cheeks
were
red.
It was funny. We actually had to do that one 3 times.
My face was hot.
The second time we did it, so we were talking about it, and then we started again because we kept laughing, and then we did the next one, and we were both looking at 2 different sets of rules, and she was just in a bad mood.
About that.
You were just in a bad mood, and so I'm talking, and so I'm like, okay, Wendy. She's like, I'm not even going to talk. I don't even know where we are. I'm like, really? She's like,
because
yeah, it's so irritating.
To be going
she's
every
like,
other one.
She's just so irritated.
That's right.
And I was like, you know what? Let's try again tomorrow. She's like, I think that's best.
That was the end of that one.
That was it. We had to do it again.
Totally forgot about that. Yes. I'm not going to lie. That's how it went down.
Yeah. She was in bad mood. You can't even deny that one.
Nope. Won't deny it. Can't deny it. Won't deny it.
She was always short with me when we started. So you know what? Let's just to save our friendship, let's go ahead and try this again tomorrow. She's like, deal.
Done. No, I think it went something like this. whatever.
Yeah, whatever. She probably stewed over it for a little bit and was fine.
You know that whenever you hear the whatever,
Yep.
whatever you want to do, then you know it's not really whatever you want to do. It's Wendy's done, and
Wendy is done.
You need to stop there. Oh man, yeah. Can't wait to get some messages about that. Me and my whatevers. What do you want for that? Whatever.
Yeah, her whatevers.
There's a difference between whatever or whatevs.
Yeah, whatevs.
Oh man, look at Johanna. Johanna and her target.
And her bear bow.
She was talking to Julie, and she was straight up telling her how it was a while ago. Because Julie was
Cindy?
like, yeah.
Look at that group.
That's what I was saying. Look at her target.
Pretty legit.
Too legit to quit.
That looks like a 25.
That's what I was thinking too.
Olympic recurve. So you guys hear us talk a little bit about the different bow classes. Bear bow, you're shooting no sights, no stabilizers, not a lot of extras. And then when bear bow recurve, and then you have Olympic recurve, which is what they're shooting. She's shooting right there. And it has a stabilizer, it has a sight, it has a clicker. So when you draw back, it clicks and tells you your draw length is at a certain draw length. Because on bear bow, if you pull back too far, it's going to go high. If you pull back not enough, it's going to go low because of the poundage is going to be less or heavier. And so on a recurve, they have a clicker that tells them right when they get to a certain draw length to let go to try to be as consistent as possible. Looks like she's shooting bow hunter class as a small stabilizer on the front.
Right.
No magnification. When she starts, she can't move the sight anymore.
Looks like she's got pins.
X on that one. Good shot.
All right. Top targets are up.
Here we go. Time's going by quick now.
Is it?
Yeah, we're only on end 3.
Oh no, I'm starting to get hungry. I heard somebody talking about main dish or main course or something. I just knew that was food, so hadn't seen any tea though.
No, still no tea. If you're listening and
and headed this way for the 1:30.
and just want to happen to bring us some tea, we would be.
Want us to give you a shout out?
Yeah, we'll give you a shout. Yeah, we'll give a shout out and everything. There you go, Wendy. Good call.
We could even post pictures.
But as of right now, we can't shout out to anyone.
What's your name? I don't even know.
I don't even know.
It's terrible.
We've got some really good archers down there, by the way.
Yeah.
I can see Connor shooting his new Stratus. His new Stratus. It's an orange Stratus. He's shooting it really well. Shot a 355X. I think the kid's like probably, I don't know, looks like he's about 6 years old. Just ages just.
I think it is orange.
Yeah. So he's, no, I think he's 12.
It matches Julia Stanley right behind it.
Yep.
Nice. 3 X's.
Yep. Shooting good.
But look at the face. Like, eh. It's almost like he was telling us, it's all right.
It's all right.
I can do better. Meaning he can do better, not me. Like he was telling himself, because I can't do any better. I can't even do that good.
Yeah, he put up a great score there at STX. He's like, yep, there we go. That was good. That was good. There we go.
A few shots to the
Bear bow shooter.
Looked like they were to the right.
Got Peyton sneaking her little face in on there. Just looking at the targets. There you go. I just love our setup that we have here.
I do
like
too.
That we can look at archers
You know
and
what I
look at
love
their
even
target.
more?
Me?
No. That Jacqueline's over there running them so we don't have to.
Yeah, she does such a good job. Here's Peyton last shot. Looks like she might have dropped a 4 there, but it's okay. Like her goal is not a 300 right now, even though she would. That's hers, I guess, in her head that she wants a 300. But it's got to. I mean, she just moved up to 20 yards. She's been a 10-yard shooter. She just turned 12, and she's going to put up potentially a mid 290 score, which is really good, and that'll get cleaned up pretty quick. Toby Ragsdale.
Mr. Hall of Fame did not like that shot.
You know what he's shooting? He's shooting this afternoon. He is shooting fingers.
Oh, is he?
Freestyle limited this afternoon. I've never seen him shoot freestyle limited.
I don't think I have either. I was trying to think. I was like, all right. I've seen him shoot just compound as long as we've known him.
There you go.
Why didn't he like that while ago? I mean, it looks like they're all X's.
I don't know.
I mean, they are liners. They're several of them are jar lickers, matey.
Well, so the thing that I have learned with archers, even though it may not have been a good shot. They may not have liked how it executed. They may not have liked how it felt.
Yep.
You know, when they started expanding, it just didn't go off like they wanted it to. So there's a lot that can.
My girl said last night, that one went in the middle. I don't know how I got there.
yeah.
I don't know how it happened. It felt terrible when it flew or when it released, and shot didn't feel good. I was like, well, just claim it.
Well, we've got It was a full house. Like this morning, it was a little crazy. And thank you, Wendy.
No problem.
There's no way one person can pull this thing off. We have Wendy, Jacqueline, and I doing the video. We're doing score. We're trying to get people set up on check-in. We're trying to make sure the tablets are ready to go. We've got David Allen there keeping everybody straight. I mean, it does take a little bit of an army to make all of this happen.
I totally forgot about the tablets because I was doing check-in, and then I see you bringing them down, and so I was like, well, I'll just hang out there, and then we had to move some people around, and but we got it done.
And then right after this, Wendy and I'll go down there, and Wendy will collect all the scorecards and verify scores.
Scott will make sure that if he takes single cards,
I hand them to you. You saw me. I was like, don't even mess around. Yeah,
don't even hand them to me if they don't have signatures.
Yeah.
Tell those kids, hey.
I didn't even look. I'm just handing them to you so I don't get in trouble. And I still got in trouble. Still getting on to me. I'm just trying to stay out of the way.
Yeah.
I'm over here doing all the fun stuff. She's checking them in. I'm getting to stamp all the 300 club or the 300 buckle or the 300 stamp. God, I can't speak today again. It's been one of those.
Oh, no. Last night, wasn't Aaron, is Cole. Cole goes, hey, I'm supposed to come see you. All right, well, buddy, here I am. And he's like, well, I shot 300. Okay, good. That
Nice.
was awesome.
Great job.
Good job. Do you need and he didn't have, he had a scorecard. He didn't have his target. I'm like, well, do you need to go get your target and stamp it? No? All right, well, I guess we'll see you next time. And he goes, but I shot 300. I said, okay, well, do you need to go tell Scott? He goes,
give him a high five.
he goes, I did go see Scott. He told me to come see you. I'm like, okay, friend, well.
Oh, because he came up and he says he came up individually. And I was just like, you need to go see Wendy. Like he had the scorecards.
No, it's for his 300 buckle.
I know. He came back over. But when he came up, I thought he was just checking in, having his scores verified. I'm like, oh, yeah, you got to go Wendy.
So he came up with one yellow scorecard, and we went through that whole, I don't know if it's a conversation or what. And then finally he goes, well, I shot 300. And I said, yeah, that's what I hear. That's what you said. But I shot 300 last time. And then it hit me. Oh, Dear, are you saying that you're needing your buckle? Yes, he was so excited. So I was able to, oh, okay, that's why you needed to come see me, because they were down here by me, and here you go. Oh, by the way, you've got one buckle in there that the box won't open. It's like it's glued shut. So I tried it, and then Trig tried it, and it was not coming open. So I just grabbed another buckle out, and I said, here we go. All right. Got lots of people talking about our Hall of Famer, Toby Ragsdale. Let's see. Chris Nickerson is telling Toby, keep those boys honest. Got Miss Shackelford watching today. I think I saw the back of you, I guess maybe Friday. I don't know. And I was on a mission, and I didn't get to say hi to you, Stacy. Hey, friend. Good to see you. Hope teaching's going well for you. It's rough in my world, but we gonna get through it. What do we say in our team? One day at a time. One day at a time. All right, Jerry saying good morning, Don Kyle. Don Kyle answers back, hey Jerry, Toby is in good form today. That's awesome. Love seeing the chats going on between the archers, the archery community. That's a good view. We do not have a drone in here. That is our cameras that are attached inside the range. My son has that shirt. I asked this young man how to pronounce his name this morning. I'm just not going to try, because I tried it 3 times and I had it incorrect every time. And he was like, it's okay, it's good. I said, no, I want to be able to say your name correctly. And then he goes, shoelace. And I was like, honey, that is not your name. I'm not going to do that. Very nice young man. His mom brought him today. As always, thank you to the parents. The parents help keep the sport of archery going as well, as a lot of these kiddos can't drive, so they wouldn't be able to get to these tournaments if they were not driven by parents.
Also, while we're doing live coverage and handling those, people are coming going, yeah, I need to go ahead and sign me up for the next line.
Is that what Stoneberger was doing?
He's like, I can't go to Lancaster with that score. Takes a little warm up sometimes.
Yeah.
That would be cool to have a little drone in here.
No.
That's next. What? I'm gonna have you. I'm gonna have you handle it. She said no.
Yeah, she
Why? Have Jacqueline go.
Oh my word! No, no, no. Talk about a distraction. That would definitely be a distraction.
That would be a little bit of a distraction. Mm-hmm. Just a skosh.
Look at her sparkly hair tie.
How are we doing on? Where are we? We have
at
3 more
Archery,
ends.
Scott.
3 more ends.
3 more ends. the next line, and then oh no, you're talking about 3 more ends.
What?
I don't know.
I'm still confused.
I literally confused myself.
That does not surprise me.
I was thinking the 2 rounds of the next line, and then the round that we're in right now, that's 3. And I was like, well, no, that would be 2, because we're almost done with this one.
And I would have been totally confused.
I think you got confused anyway.
I was already confused.
It is day 3, people. We have been talking for 3 days. Even last night, Amy was like, so you got a break, didn't you? I was like, no, I sat down there at the DOS and talked to David the whole time.
Yeah.
It was like just a different location, different person I was talking to. That's all it was.
Still did a lot of talking, though.
Oh, my goodness.
Well.
Wow, there are 4 ladies on the line right now. I think I said it last night. Maybe it's, I don't know what it was.
That one guy he's got a new lift. He just bought that from I think he got it. Well, I'm assuming he's from STX, I believe. We were talking about that guy that just got a new bow. He already walked off the line. Never mind.
There are 4 ladies on the line right now.
But there was one gentleman. No rush. Sandra's got you.
Yep.
That's part of making sure like Sandra just stays on the line so that she doesn't feel like she's just the only one there. Kind of like if you're a golfer and your very first shot and you got this huge line of people waiting to go on T1 and you're up there standing all by yourself and you're like, I just don't want to look like an idiot.
Oh, but you had no problem trying to make me
Make you? I don't have to
like
make
an
it.
idiot.
No, you do that yourself.
Like Jacqueline's got my back over here.
That's so funny.
Jacqueline's my Sandra.
Yeah.
I remember one podcast where I did go silent. I had nothing.
It's pretty
else to
easy.
say.
Trust me. Trust me. She's in a good mood right now. She's got her coffee in her.
I do.
She's got her alcoholic drink right next to it.
This is Hawaiian shaved ice. And
It is not Hawaiian shaved
I
ice.
heard online that it's supposed to have coconut flavoring, but I didn't.
It's an energy drink.
Yeah,
How much
but
caffeine's
it's
in that
supposed
thing?
to have it, because I need all of it being around you. I don't know if I can't read it. This writing's too small. 200 milligrams.
200 milligrams.
Yeah.
How much does, let's see. Let's look up Mountain Dew.
Do the do.
Yeah.
Dude. Yeah, because you make fun of me drinking. You say that I drink too long. Well,
So
mute my
How
mic.
did you say was in there? 200?
200.
So Mountain Dew has 55.
I told you my drink is
Wow.
awesome.
Wow.
Look, it says energy.
That's like drinking 4 Mountain Dews.
Alani knew.
Somebody had told me once that they were cutting back on caffeine. They felt like it was drinking too much.
And it's vegan.
And so they
And it's got biotin,
they were drinking Bang.
B6, and B12.
They had switched. They said, you know what?
Bang.
She said she was drinking Mountain Dews all day long. She needed to
I
cut
can't
back
drink
on the
Mountain Dew.
caffeine. And so she cut her Mountain Dews and then was only drinking 1 to 2 bangs a day. And she's legit telling me, I've been doing awesome. I don't feel like I haven't been getting any caffeine headaches. The transition has been really good. I looked up Bang caffeine. It's 300 milligrams. Like that's like 6 Mountain Dews. Like I said, I think you actually upped your caffeine count by going to one bang or 2 bangs a day.
I don't know what Don's talking about here. 37 degrees out and eating shaved ice. It's not really. It is a drink that the flavoring is Hawaiian shaved ice. But I'm not going to lie.
It's called
I think
a hard shaved ice.
It does not say that, you liar. Stop it. But I'm not going to lie. Friday, it was Thursday. I was like, I could have a snow cone right now. I could have some shaved ice. That would
Why?
be good. I don't know. It was.
That thing's
felt like it would
probably
be good.
disgusting.
Oh, it is so good. I love all the flavors of Alani Nu. I've not found a flavor yet that I don't like. They even have like a coffee kind of drink, and I haven't tried that yet. Yup.
How much caffeine's in that Starbucks there that you just drank too?
Starbucks. Are we on a research mission or what?
I'm just curious on how much caffeine you're taking. I may have to talk to your physician.
When you find me one, then I don't think it has any caffeine in it.
That's not true.
It doesn't say any caffeine. It's got calories. Oh my gosh, it's got calories. Saturated fat, cholesterol, sodium, carbohydrates. It has 0 fiber. Well, sugar. Protein. Hey, it's got protein. It's a good drink.
There you go.
Vitamin. No, I don't have any vitamin D. Why do they put it there if that didn't have anything? Calcium.
Oh, it's only about 90. So you'll power down about 300 milligrams of, or what is it, grams? I don't know what that is.
I'm going to be jumping through pictures like Crash.
Yeah.
Give me your scores. Give me your scorecards right here.
And then she crashes. Luckily, we don't have a 6 o'clock line,
Right.
Jacqueline, or it could get ugly.
Oh, that drive home is going to be brutal.
Yeah, you're going
Who's bringing me some sweet tea?
yeah, save Julia's life.
Because she's going to be out. No help whatsoever.
So let's take a look at old Julia Cook's score to make sure
Are you going
she's
to?
good. Oh, she's already looked her up. So 2 more ends. So this next 5 arrows is
Because
where
you know what happened last night.
where she might have faltered a little bit.
Do what?
It was the second to last end is where she dropped. No, yesterday
it
it
was
was
the
the last
last
end.
end.
It was the last end that
The
she.
third to last arrow.
Yep. And her X count all stayed really consistent. 50 some X, 299. That's always fun.
Yeah.
Always
Talk to
fun.
her about being fun. What was good, though, is getting back to the house. And I was like, yeah, I told her to go ahead and text Penny because she's an hour behind us. And Ryan's like,
At the same time.
It's the same time. I was like, oh, no. Because it's only 7:30 or so. Her time, no, it was 8:30. And then Ryan goes, what? I text her at midnight.
He does.
Like, okay, well, I don't feel bad with my 8:30 at night.
Penny Heddletwet.
Penny Heddletwet. How she answers people's text at all times.
Because she's awesome.
And school board superintendent on top of that.
She doesn't quit that job.
I'm like, how in the world does she do all that? I am just a teacher. And that, that's a lot. And
All right.
I don't have near the responsibilities she does.
Looking up one of the archers here. Oh, went too far. All right, let me see here. So we have on 3D. So that would be 3B right now. Sterling, that he has not shot a 300. He's on track for a 300. So we'll keep an eye on him for these next couple ends.
Looks like they're talking about bashing some knees online.
Bashing some knees.
Unless Tanya Harding shows up.
Breaking some knees. Archery needs drama like that.
No.
Yeah,
no. We
yeah.
have enough drama. Do not need any more drama.
We need some drama like that in
no.
archery. Drama sells.
No drama llama. I'm a no drama mama.
That is not true.
I do not like drama.
Doesn't matter if you like it. You're good at it.
What? No.
A windy woo, as Tracy calls her.
Yep.
Where'd that name even come from?
I have
He
no
just make it
clue.
up?
Yeah, I walked in one day and Trig goes, Wendy Woo. I'm like, hey, Trig.
There's a guy here at the shop. He gives everybody a nickname.
That's probably how he remembers everyone's names.
Yeah, Rockin' Ryan.
Rockin' Ryan. Oh, my word.
He has all kinds of names for everybody.
Yep.
There's Julia Cook.
Julia Cook has a name we can't mention online that he gave her.
Well, I don't know what name that is now.
Female dog. Because he has he goes to the animal shelter and he works
that's
with
right.
the little dog.
There's a little dog there. He says her name's Julia, and she's a little.
She bites everybody.
Yeah. He says she's a little bench.
That's what he says. He's like, Julia, have you bitten anybody today? Julia just takes it.
The Good Place where they can't cuss. Have you watched that show?
I didn't even know it was a show.
The Good Place. You should watch it. It's hilarious.
So do they cuss or
No.
Oh, okay.
Like somehow in the first season, I'm not gonna ruin anything for you, but she was accidentally.
I wouldn't even know how to find the show.
It's on Netflix.
I don't have Netflix. I don't have Netflix, Hulu,
I can't even deal with you.
Fubu.
So she accidentally gets sent to the
Lulu.
good place, and she should have probably gone to the bad place.
Oh,
And
no.
so she's just like, every time she tries to cuss, it always puts in a different word, like a bench or it's just so funny. She's like, what is going on?
It's terrible. I mean, it's good that they replace her words.
At the Good Place. He's like, ooh. He's from STX. Sean. Is that Sean? Is that not? I don't know if that's Sean. I don't know. I don't know anybody's name anymore.
I wasn't guessing. I was just going to let it go, but no. You got to either mess up people's names or call them the wrong name. It's got a good group. Just a little low, a little right.
So Sterling is one that we'll be watching next.
So, Scott, if you had an archer and they had a group like that, what would you say they should have done? Or at least do it now?
Well, it's bow hunter. Can't do anything.
Oh, he can't do anything, but change your aiming point
Yeah, you have to aim high left.
because they go low right. Look, Sandra even waits for the guys.
She even said, all right, here we go. Sterling is coming up. It's the big kid with the blue hat.
That was not nice.
What? Look how tall he is
Dang.
next to
Could have said the
Petula.
tall guy with the blue hat. What do you say about me?
That's
Don't
right.
even.
Don't even. All right, she's getting everything set up. There we go. Sterling has he has never shot a 300, so we'll go ahead and put him on the spot here.
Is he on track for 300?
That's why we're highlighting him. He's never shot a 300, and this time he will not either because he's just a 4. Why would I do
you just
that?
called him the big kid in the blue hat, so
Why would
you
we-
because
why would we
that's
do
you.
that? What's wrong with you, Wendy?
That's how you roll, Scott. Scott.
Like Newman.
Scott.
Newman.
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 I can
There we
so
go.
pull off the lane.
You can pull the lane off. That's a good dancing.
I know, right?
We throw about once a week. We throw some Seinfeld up there, watch it in an evening. Pretty good.
I love me some Kramer.
We've been watching that show Bull.
Is it on? I
Bull.
didn't know. Bull or the Bull?
I think it's called. I thought it was just Bull.
The guy that used to play Tony on NCIS?
Yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that was on yet. And it's the Bull.
the Bull.
Yep.
It's on. There's a bunch of seasons. I thought
Oh, I didn't even know it.
Yeah.
I thought it was just now coming
it's on Amazon.
Well, I have Amazon.
I'm
Prime. Like he just shrugged his shoulders. It's almost like, I don't know, I'm just shooting. He's talking to Petula. Final countdown. I can't believe you got that song going right now at this time. Getting close to the final countdown.
It looks like it's just called Bull.
Oh, no, that's not. That is?
Yeah, that's him.
Well, on like CBS or whatever, it says the bull.
You're wrong.
Oh, my
I looked it up. Bull. You're full of bull. And I think this is like season 7. Season 6. So there's like 6 seasons out there. You're like 6 years behind. You're like, oh, it's out already?
Seriously.
like, that movie, it's already out. It's already on TV. It was in the theaters 5 years ago. I know. I can't believe it's online now.
Does say 6 seasons. Wow. CBS original. You can tell I watch a whole lot of TV.
It's good. I enjoy it. But the problem is he's never wrong, and it's kind of irritating.
Is that why he's
always
left
right.
NCIS?
I don't know, but he's always right.
Oh, sounds a lot like you.
A little schmug.
Huh.
Me, always right?
Uh-huh.
I mean, if the shoe fits.
It
You
was
said
like,
it. I didn't say it.
The lights don't work outside. Yes, they do. The lights do not work outside. Yes, they do.
They do work out there.
They
There's just one of them
do
that's out.
No, the whole side of the building.
There's only one light on the side of the building.
There are more down there. There's like 2 more.
There's one big one and then just one little small one above the
fake?
door.
Okay, well.
I'll give you 2. Right now. All right, we have 5 more arrows after this, and we'll be done with the 9 a.m. line, and we'll have the 1:30 line coming up, which will be the last line of the weekend. How exciting is that? Windy Woo?
I don't know.
Windy Woo?
It's in its last season.
Season 6? Yeah, we're on season 1 still.
I guess I am too.
You don't even have internet at your house.
Nope. Do not.
Why don't you get it? What phone service
Why?
do you have? You have T-Mobile?
No. Green Straight Talk.
That's right. You have a burner phone.
It's not a burner phone. It's bought from Apple.
What's Straight Talk?
Straight Talk. It's I don't know. I
Some
pay
dude on the
online.
side of the street
right?
selling
Maybe.
selling phones.
Yep.
I got iPhone for
He
you, man.
opens up his jacket.
$125. Come
What?
on, we got you.
There
I got
you
you
with the
I got
accent
you.
again.
Speaking of accents, Wendy Cook has been with us for 2 years now. We're on our 3rd season of Raising an Archer.
On our 3rd season, we haven't been canceled yet.
We need to change it up. We need to stop talking about archery and just talk about our life as archery parents, and it'll be story based. How about that?
Well, you did kind of do that whenever
story-based.
Julia went toe to toe to me, and you were like, we need to do a podcast on that because we're supposed to keep it real. And
Yeah, and she did. She
you
did.
did.
If you wanna hear a funny story, or like, it'll probably hit too close to home for a lot of parents, where you legit was thinking about smudging out the life of your child.
I was thinking about smudging out her archery life. You're gonna act like that.
We used to kid around with our kids and tell them, you know what? You all look alike. If one of you disappeared, we could make another one that looks just like you.
I'm telling you, Molly and Ellie, they look a lot alike.
Don't they?
Ryan, he lucked out. He looks like nobody.
There's a huge gap between a few of the kids. Was there a gap, or did one of them get smudged out?
Ryan's like, I'm okay here. I don't have any problem.
Ryan's
I'm
good.
the only boy.
They would know if a boy disappeared. If a girl disappeared,
I'm 6'9".
it's huge.
Aw, crash. What was that?
I'm like going to the music down there.
I didn't think that's what was happening.
Bad Guys, but Billy English.
Okay. I can see that, but that's not what the sound was coming out of your and I was scared it wasn't coming through your mouth. Yeah. Oh my.
Was that a barking spider? I think that was a barking spider.
Spider. Where did you even think of a barking spider?
I don't know. See?
Really?
See? Yeah, it's a
I've
thing.
never heard of such.
That's what our kids all called it when they were growing up.
Ugh.
The best one was when we were at Thanksgiving, and my little daughter, I think it was Gracie, my oldest. She was like, she kind of, relieved herself at the table really loudly, and my family's not really into that.
Yeah, no.
And my mom looks over at her, kind of frowning, and my daughter busts out with, "That was a barking spider." We couldn't stop laughing, but my family did not think it was as funny as I did at the time. Here we go.
Got deep breaths going over here.
Oh, this is for her final. This is for her finals. This is the arrow that she, no stress, no, but this is the one that she had missed yesterday.
Well, she didn't miss, but.
Well, it hit a 4. Might as well missed.
Scott.
There you go, X.
All right.
2 more arrows.
Need Adam down there going, breathe. Breathe.
Windy, breathe. Windy, breathe. I know Wendy is stressed right now.
You normally do that for me.
I know she's stressed right now.
That's part of her 3 things he's got her going through right now is to breathe.
This is going to save or cost her $20 more.
I don't even know how much he charged me yesterday.
It's 20. Last arrow. This will give her 300.
How do you know what Zach charged me?
Should have been 20.
Should have asked him, but I don't know what he charged.
There you go. She got it.
Okay.
Wendy. Even Julia.
She can be like, look at my girl nodding her head.
She got it.
Look at the roll of the eyes.
All right.
Oh, liquid cash. Crash got the high fives. Peyton got the high fives.
All right. One
Love
down.
those kiddos.
Now we've got Sterling coming up.
Come on, Sterling.
Come on, Sterling. Just 5
well, he's
arrows.
not shooting right now. Did he already
No,
shoot?
no. He's up next.
He's top target.
Yep.
I don't even know Sterling, but I'm rooting for Sterling.
Oh, yeah, me too. First 300? Heck yeah.
Right? No 360X today?
No, there's no 360Xs out there.
I find myself watching the screen and watching the archers. And so by the time I scroll through, I don't know, somebody else has already done scoring, and I don't know at that point. I can't get through all the scores looking for the 360X.
Well, in the last round, Peyton had a good round. She had 5 5s, no X's. That's always impressive.
Yep.
You would think you would
Still
accidentally
scores of 25.
think you would accidentally hit an X at one point, but
That's
nope.
rude.
Just saying.
She just moved to 20.
I know she's doing awesome.
Wouldn't know it by. You would think that she would have hit one at least.
Yeah,
one.
you would think.
No.
It has to be hard to be able to pull off no X's 25.
Scott, can you even pull off a 300?
Heck yeah, I can.
I'm sorry. I have never seen it happen.
You haven't? I've done
I've
it.
not.
All right. I guess I'll have to go ahead and next year I'm going to go ahead and shoot, and I'll shoot a 300 for you.
Okay. You do that.
Easy.
And at 20 yards.
You didn't say distance. You can't throw it. You can't change the rules.
I didn't change it. I was making the rules. It's going to be at 20 yards.
That was after we agreed.
Nope. We had not shaken hands on it yet. Mm-mm. By TFAA rules.
You have to shake hands?
Yes. Ask David. He's field governor. He's taking the judge's course.
Yes.
Like Stonebreaker's shirt, it just says Rick.
Rick. That's awesome.
It should say the Rick.
That is awesome. I want a shirt that just says Scott. Just Scott.
My name is 2
What was
syllables,
it?
so that would be
It's
right.
like, just Jack.
Just Jack.
Was that Will? What was that show? Will and Grace? Just
Jack. Come on, Natalie.
You got this. This is her last shot.
All right. Come on, Nat. I love her family. Our aunt, everybody. Dad. There we
shot.
go.
Got it off. Good job. All right, last.
There was no booing. I don't know what you said, boo.
No, I didn't say boo.
Oh. I was like, Julia was like,
They were like, I heard the
"Yay!"
woo.
Yeah.
All right, Sterling. Sterling is going to be our highlighted player of this line.
The tall, blue-hatted boy.
The tall, grain-fed.
What, Steven? I can't even, Scott.
No, sorry, Sterling. You're doing awesome, bud.
I just ran through 3 names or 2 names where I got to you. Luke, Steven, Scott.
Here you go, Sterling. Last 5 arrows.
Oh, I got you, Sterling. Oh, there's an X.
Good shot. He's got this.
Come on, 4 more, buddy.
He's got to take a little breather here.
Of course he does. Got to breathe.
This will be the toughest 5 arrows that he shoots.
Toughest 4. We're down to 4.
Yumi sign.
There you go. 3 more to go. I think you caught the line of the X. It's definitely at least a 5. Yep, most definitely did, even if you have to recreate that line because it looked like it busted it. Is that full draw? Come on, Sterling. Yep, another X. Nice. 3 X's so far. 2 arrows to go to finish out his 300. And looking at that target right there. Dead X. Nice. 1 arrow to go.
1 arrow to go. He's got this.
Yes, he does. He's looking a little nervous. I mean, he's calm and cool, but he's still his face changed a little bit.
I love how we get to like this is something that there you go.
Yes, there you go, Sterling.
Get your first 300 and with 5 X's. And you get to be highlighted on video. How cool is that? You get to see your last 5 arrows.
Look at Petra is even happy for him.
Yeah, congratulations, bud.
She's a great cheerleader.
Yeah, he's over there doing the Tiger Woods thing with his fist. He did great. Good job, Sterling.
All right, how's Connor doing here?
Connor. Highlight Connor. He's got to be at the end as well.
We got Connor and Toby right here.
He's probably shooting for his 300.
It's Connor. Looks like he finished it off with an X. Looks like that is going to be a 5X for him.
Nice. Very nice.
All right, we got Toby down here. Looks like he might be on his final arrows. So full draw. All right, 4 X's and a 5 there.
And there you go. That is it.
That concludes.
Everybody's
clapping. You know what? We're supposed to be down there doing scores.
Yep. All right. Well, thanks, everybody. Thank you again, Jacqueline, for helping us do this.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for joining. And we will have one more time at 1:30, and we'll see you guys at 1:30.
All right.